Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and do a session. It's impromptu, but it's a continuation of the daytime morning session. Um, I did do some checking off camera, and I got that I should look for the location of Cyrus Mystery. So I did that, and I did get something. Now, whether it is true or false, I'm not sure. But I will share what I got with you. Okay, and I'll even give you the backdrop of it. First, what I'll do is I will time this. I don't live in a PG. I don't serve your bloody daughter. I am my own parents' daughter. I live in my own ownership apartment with no thanks to you. If you keep doing kita, tita, pita, give me back whatever you stolen on the kidnapping of me, and then talk after that. Okay? And not to mention all my contacts that you have leveraged on my passport, my name. You first set that straight, then open your silly mouth. So it is the 19th of May 2025. It is a Monday. Now it is evening time. It is 18:06 in the evening. Okay, it's a lovely day outside, frankly telling you. It's been nice and foggy and raining. Okay, so it's a nice day outside. It's a cool day. It's been pretty hot otherwise. Now to start the session, what I will do, 1 minute. It's very crowded over here with lots of food. Not lots, but some food offering. Because Varsha is happy, we asked her what she likes. I'll show you what she likes. I'll ask her. So you know she's with me. She says Kiran uncle also is here right now. He was not here in the morning. So anyway, so we take Shirdi Sai Baba's blessings. First we say hello to JAYA.ADVANI. She says JAYA.ADVANI, Shalina Hundalani, file name Cat. Not Katrina, K-A-T. So JAYA.ADVANI, Shalina Hundalani, the real Mrs. Shalina Hundalani, file name Cat, K-A-T. So hello Varsha, hello Kiran uncle, the real Mr. Kiran Merchant. He's late Mr. Kiran Merchant. Narottam Das Merchant's son, provided for by his grandfather. Because they were able to afford that, whatever that property net worth is, 500 crores, whatever, that is outside of so many other properties that they have given to tenants, and as good as said it's not theirs. But that was his father, because he's a good man, and his grandfather. You can't afford property in Bombay of that magnitude unless you're not an old timer. So in his case it came from his great grandfather, and even before that. There also you created problems. You got rid of the real Mr. Kiran Merchant, brought in the underworld, offered 20 crores, 40 crores. So you're the shit you've been doing around the world. Now is going to net you very properly. The one who's going to put you in your place is Shani. You see this? This is Shani. You can read it over there. It says Shani Graha Pratna. Prayers to Shani. And that's Shirdi Sai Baba. Right? This is Varsha's favorite chocolate as a baby. It's called Kit Kat. 5-star is my mother's favorite chocolate. So it's an offering. It's a small offering. Okay? So anyway, we take Ganeshji's blessings. We take Shirdi Sai Baba's blessings. We take Shivji's blessings. We take Parvati Mata's blessings. We take Kartikeya's blessings. We take Shani's blessings. We take Vishnu's blessings. We take Ram and Krishna's blessings. And we take Gaumata, who has all the gods in her blessings too, to please guide and the communication between Varsha and me should be clear. The communication between Kiran uncle and me also should be clear. Okay, I should understand it. They are clear, but I should understand it. So anyway, let's move on. I'd suggest you get over your marketing communication misuse. Yeah, and journalism, whatever you've learned in journalism and law. Get over yourself. Yeah, we all know how to mess it up, but the fools mess it up. Most of us know not to mess it up. It takes real poor knowledge and understanding and lack of intelligence to do what you've done. So let's not get into the wordplay. And Varsha has told me she gets upset when I fight with people. So I must not fight with anyone. I must not lose my temper. Keep it calm, keep it cool. She also feels happy. Kiran uncle also is a peaceful person. So I don't want to lose my temper. Okay? Okay, so now I'm going to just put this way. Okay, get the sleeves out of the way. Okay, now what is it I wanted to ask you, Varsha? You are cat? Is Kiran uncle with you? Mr. Kiran merchant? Okay, I wanted to ask you, you like chocolate cookies which I offered you? You like the white mithai? The pera? Okay, that's what she said. Oh, I promised her I'll make her pizza and offer it to her. Oh, I didn't do that. I came for the session directly. You like chocolate ice cream, sweetie? Okay, Kiran uncle is okay with the white mithai that I've offered. He's fine with it. He likes it. He likes the chocolate ice cream also. Okay, alright. I hope this is okay for now. I promised you I will give you pizza, right? I'll make a pizza on bread, but I completely forgot instead and I came directly for the read. Are you okay with it? Okay, I just, actually I was looking at the areas. I'd asked you off camera which are the areas where you say that Cyrus Mystery is holed up at, right? He is kept, you said, is he underground? Is he, first and foremost, would you call him somebody who is captive? Would you term him as captive? Would you call him, I used the right word last time. Would you say he has been pulled off the grid? Would you say he's captive? Would you say that he is captured? Would you say he is... Okay, you agree with all this? I use the right term off camera. Now I'm not getting that word. I said, is he there by his free will? Yes, you said no. Okay, now the thing is, you have told me he's in Qatar. And I asked you, but why can't he leave? I said he's a grown man. Why can't he leave? Right? I asked you that question earlier. Now, I asked you, does he know who he is? Does he have the memory of who he is? Did they CRISPR him for him to forget who he is? Or did they do something with his brain cells that he just doesn't remember who he is? First and foremost, is he the original Cyrus Mistry who got married to Rohika Chagla much earlier? So we're talking about the original Cyrus Mistry. Alright, has he been CRISPR'd to look a little different from what he used to look before? Is that what is the problem for him to leave? So his facial features have changed as of now, so it is difficult for him to have. They also, is it that his passport and visa is also a problem for him to leave the country? Is that also holding him back? Because I'm saying, why is it that he should not be able to leave? So is the issue his passport and visa? His passport, that's an issue, along with his CRISPR'd face. Does he become like illegal now? Does his status at Qatar kind of become illegal? Which kind of, does he become illegal? He doesn't become illegal. So if he wishes to get up and leave, why can't he just leave on his own? If he just wishes to get up and leave, why can't he just leave the center? Is he there out of free will? Is he staying in this place out of free will? Is it his free will to stay there? Is he captured and kept there? If we have to use the word captured, would you say, has he been captured and kept there? Would you say he's caged over there in a way? Captured and caged against his will? Would you say it's a jail kind of a thing in a way? Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this video, and in this recording I will show you the place where she has shown where he's at. It is called, it is close to Ras Lafa or something industrial estate. Ras Lafa. Okay, so wait, I'll close it and add that afterwards. So it is some near some khor. Now over there, and there are some mangroves over there. So it is not exactly in the Ras Lafa industrial estate. It is little below. It is somewhere near some khor place, and it has got a aquatic research center with some purple island near it, and it's got some mangroves over there. He's in that research center. It is some aquatic research center, aquatic and fisheries research center, which is close to Purple Island and close to some 2 mangroves, and it is sea facing. That's where he's at. This is what she is saying. So I will just check on camera if it is true. Okay. So Varsha, I showed you the buildings in the fishery and that aquatic research center, and you said that's where he's at. It is like a campus, but next to it is some mangroves. Purple Island is also near it. So you told me he's over there in the building somewhere, hidden. They are doing research on his brain also sometimes over there. Do you see him getting freed? Because when I asked in the yes no tarot, for many people I got, it's like not image, like I said in the next 2 years I got a no. because there are many places for many people, right? In many pockets around the world, right? So no, you are saying for what? Okay, I will keep it straight. You're saying all people will be freed in the future? All people who have been abducted and put away will all be freed? Okay, in the case of Cyrus Mistry, will he be freed? The real Cyrus Mistry will get freedom of getting out and moving out on his own? Will he manage to get back his old life, or get back whatever it is he was born to? So he'll be found and brought back to normalcy or to his urban life, whatever it is. Like him, there are others also who will get. So what you're saying is there will be some people who will be freed, but not all. Have I understood? Is it because have many people already passed away who were put away into these facilities? Have many people already passed away and that's why you're saying no? Okay, are there any people who are alive today who will not be freed or not be found? But if I keep checking on the map, why can't people go look over there and see what all can be retrieved? Okay. So it's either this or it is close to this. Okay, this is the facility that she's talking about. That's the sea. It may not be in this facility, but in and around this facility. Okay. There is traffic coming and going from here. So I don't see why a person can't leave, but there must be. I think it's brain control. This facility is gated, but not so heavily gated. So they have laboratories and administration. So the lab that I get are these kind of labs, but this is a fishery. It's and fishery, aquatic research center. They have a quarantine facility. Okay. Uh, Varsha, what I'm trying to understand from you is you say this guy will be found and pulled off. He'll be sent back to normal civilization and urban living. Okay. Now, what can I ask you? Let me just think. I wanted to ask. Okay, coming to the dream that I had this morning. Coming to the dream that I had this morning about Gauri Khan and Shah Rukh Khan. Is there a man called Om, or a man who is considered Om, who worked for Shah Rukh Khan as a stand-in for him? The man's name is Om. His name is Om. Is him who I saw in the dream today? Was he the guy I saw in the dream today? Okay, the man called Om is still in his physical form. The man called Om is still in his physical body on earth. Is he in a physical body? Any kind of physical body? The man called Om has left his physical form. Okay, so there was a man whose name was Om. He also worked as a shapeshifter for Mr. Shah Rukh Khan. That man is no more in his physical body. He has left his physical body. So anybody amongst you who knows who Om is, shapeshifters for SRK and Gauri Khan. Gauri Khan is no more in her body, the original. Gauri Khan is no more in her body. That's it. The choice of ghagra that I saw today, lenga that you call it, is not her colors. They're too bright. They're Rajasthani, or they are the colors you showed me, turquoise with the, I don't know what, fuchsia pink and yellow and I don't know, so many colors, one into another with all that gold jari work on it. वो बहुत loud है, तो वो loud colors जो है हमको नहीं लगता है गौरी खान ऐसे colors उसको पसंद आएगा. So those colors are too loud. A Gujarati would like it more from a smaller town or then from a village, a younger person, not an older person, or then from the Mewar land, which is Marwari land. Between Mewar and Gujarat, I think more Gujarati. So what you showed me in the dream was too colorful. It is not going with the Delhiite so much. Her father was also in the army. Not so, I don't think she will go for something with turquoise, and then the pallu has patchwork of strips of that bright pink, red, yellow and some brown. I don't think, and then gold work on top of it. You were showing me an Abu Jani outfit, but that's too loud. हमको तो नहीं लगता है कोई दिल्ली आर्मी गर्ल ऐसे कुछ चूज करे. गुजरात एंड राजस्थान से मूव फ्रॉम द स्मॉलर टाउन्स इट इज़ पॉसिबल. स्मॉलर टाउन और अ वेरी यंग गर्ल, दे विल like that. Gauri Khan is 3 years older than I am. I'm going to turn 52 next month. Okay? So anyway, my pendulum is saying that Gauri Khan is not in her human form. You like me to check on camera? I will do it again. Varsha, Gauri Khan, who was Gauri Chibar, is it true her father was something in the Indian army? Did she get married to Shah Rukh Khan? Is she the girl who stayed at Amrit building on rent with Shah Rukh Khan before they bought their property at Mannat? Did they live in Amrit building? Is it true they were living in the other, let's just say the other complex of Amrit building, the other one from where Monica auntie and her husband were living? But it was the same compound? Were Gauri Khan and her husband living on rent? Were they living in the same apartment complex, the same tower or the same block as Rohit Sahu and Monica Sahu? Were they in the same block? Were they in the same building? Were they living in the same building? Nikhil Advani used to tell us that he saw Shah Rukh in the compound and said hello to him. Were we not impressed? Because Shah Rukh had not yet become a big star. Is it true you and Simal went after Shah Rukh Khan became a known name? Is it true that Simal's mother packed some lunch in some tiffin You and Varsha and Simal went to Flora Fountain to go and see his shooting, but you all offered him food also over there, hanging around with your tongues hanging out. Somewhere near HSBC, opposite HSBC, where that parking is, Flora Fountain. Is it true you told me when you came home that you and Simal had gone there? Okay. So now I'm asking you, the lady called Gauri Khan who was staying with Shah Rukh in those days in Amrit building, his legally wedded wife. Yes? Is that lady in her human form today? The mother of Aryan at least. Aryan Khan at least. So is she in her human form? Did she die a natural death? Was she murdered? In her case, I had got her name along with Anita, Anu, Rita, Ritu. I don't know, I got so many aunties' names, everybody who I remember, and then with that I got GOI. I got lots of other countries also, but then I also got rogues. So I didn't know how to take it. That was in 2020. So it was done on purpose, getting rid of her. Was she murdered by her own husband, her legally wedded husband? Was Gauri Khan murdered by her legally wedded husband called SRK? Asking about her husband called SRK, is the real SRK in his human form as of today? Gauri Khan's legally wedded husband, SRK, is he in his human form today? Does he go by the identity of SRK still? Is he aware of his wife's demise? Is SRK shape-shifting in the Indian government too? Is SRK under in a facility alive somewhere? Has he also been put into a facility? Are all these people kind of harassed wherever they are put under in the facility? So when it comes to SRK's case, is he in India, under a facility somewhere in India? Has SRK been put away in a facility in India itself? Gauri's husband, is he in a facility in India? Is he in Bombay? Is he in a facility in Bombay, New Bombay? Is SRK captured in Bombay, New Bombay? Is SRK in a facility in Bombay, New Bombay? We will have to go state-wise to see where he could be. I will have to go state-wise to see which state he's in. He's in North India. He's in a facility in North India. Is he in a facility in South India? Is he in a facility in West India? Is he in a facility in East India? Okay, is he in the northwest of India? He's holed up in a facility in northeast of India. How are we going to find him? Will he be found? Do you see him in the timeline being found going forward? And being brought back to whatever is his, rightfully in urban life? He is holed up in a facility in North India, Northeast India, you say. The guy who was banging on the wood floor that I keep saying, was him only? He gets reception of what I'm saying over here? All of them get reception to see what they are doing to people who they know in their homes. Rajnath Singh is the one doing the operation from Kazakhstan bloodline. Mr. Rajnath Singh, I'll tell you one thing, playing stupid sounds under my body and saying this is only the stat is you being cheap. If I want to play a bell, ऐसे करते हैं. Hey, I'm Spanish bloodline, but I never fuck up being a haram khor, using other people's resources cheaply. Okay, वहीं से jack, वहीं से आता है. Understood? Come on. Enough bullshit. Enough bullshit. Enough bloody bullshit. तू रागाव था पहले. तुमको दिखाया गया है कि तू किचन में काम करता है कुक बन के. Now the point is, in United Breweries, there was a cook who took a knife and showed it to my father's sister. Promise you, we used to laugh about it because not that we took it too seriously. It was told to us after, I think, a year or two after the incident had happened, that a cook, she told him to make something or something, I don't know, and he showed her a knife. He turned the knife on her. This is what was told to me. But if this is connected with the dream, where the lady, I'm told, was under the bed, crouched under the bed, under the headboard, and there was a madman outside of that bed in her bedroom wanting to kill her, and 3 men went and pounced on him. But what did you do to that lady afterwards? It's 1987. You need to answer, because this is India, not Kazakhstan, not bloody Syria, not bloody Turkey, not Yemen, not Iran. What did you do to the lady? Why don't you use your own resources? Why do you get Indian army resources, Pakistani army resources? They don't know whether they're coming or going. You are not an Indian, my reading says you're Kazakhstani bloodline. This Arun Jaitley, he is Yemenis, Turkey and Iran. Why use other countries to fight your wars? Why can't you do it out of your own country? No, either live peacefully, don't mess things up. Stealing every time. Don't do that. What did Shah Rukh Khan do? It is wrong. उसने खुद का वाइफ को मर्डर नहीं किया है, किसी और ने उसके वाइफ को मर्डर किया है. If somebody goes to the sets, he's also working in the hot sun. It's no fun wearing makeup and sitting, dressing up and doing all that dance drama, learning the lines, sitting and doing all that action and whatever they have to do. It's hard work. So he has earned his own. So why put people away like this after they've done the hard work? If I am tolerating you, it's so easy to do the wrong thing, but not to do the wrong thing. Tolerate you. That's also hard work. Then if I get a good berth because my earnings are good and you have shit earning because you do the wrong thing, then don't blame the shit earned by you on people that earn it well. So get berths which are good, which you dare to call entitlement. Don't do that. Okay? Come on. There's a level to how much shit is and a level to how cheap is. Okay? Wake up to it. Wake up to it. You wake up to it. Stealing, bad karma. If Yudhishthira, born royalty, son of king of righteousness, god of righteousness, says a full truth half under his breath, it's considered bad karma. वो जाता है नर्क पाताल थोड़े वक्त के लिए जितना उसने गलत किया है. So how you can justify your acts? There is no justification for it. None whatsoever. Also remember, even though I did not show you the process of what my ancestry is, लेकिन हमने तुमको तो पहले ही बोला है lit realm of judges. वहाँ पे हमने नहीं बोला कि हमारे रिश्तेदार वहाँ पे ancestry वहाँ पे है. I have never said it. I said it is Shirdi Sai Baba handles it. But what I know now is that my birth is the sperm and the egg that has created me is connected with the High Court of a top HQ order, headquarters. So even if it is naturally come out of me that there is a lit realm of judges, जो कर्मा जो है they keep it straight, so they go to the higher realms. So I will only stand in the witness box. I stand in the witness box. You and everything connected with you will be brought to book like this. In fact, तुम लोगों पे पर्ची हर सेकंड निकला है. You benchmark it against Yudhishthira, you benchmark it against that full truth, half under the breath, then count your blessings and count your earnings. No, let him do it. Because you know what, it's very sickening when people say, oh, entitlement hai. No bloody hell, we work for it, man. यहाँ पैसे के भूखे नहीं बनते हैं. कुछ भी करे पैसों के लिए, कुछ भी करे पावर ग्रैब करने के लिए. We earn it. There's a difference in the two. So you become nobody to grab it. Understood? The yellow-brown eyes that I saw, Varsha, whose eyes were those? The yellow-brown eyes were the girl's eyes? Those are her natural eyes? The yellow-brown eyes are her birth eyes. She's wearing contacts or she got it crispered to make it lighter. She got her eyes crispered to make it a lighter eyes, crisper or contacts. Crispered eyes. Her real eye color is what? Dark brown. So you are trying to tell me that there are Gauri Khans over there who've got themselves crispered to be Gauri Khan? In the dead Gauri Khan's place? The dead original Gauri Khan's place? That's what you're trying to tell me? They're there for what? Grabbing assets or for investigation? Are they there for investigation? Are they there to investigate something in the Gauri Khan case? Those women who have got themselves crispered to be dead Gauri Khan, are they there to investigate her case? Are those women over there to investigate her case? They're there to grab her assets? They're primarily thieves, is what you would call them? The Shah Rukh Khans that are over there, are they there to investigate the case? Again, it is an asset grabbing exercise. Commissioned by whom? Jaitley. Jaitley and Jaitley's government of the NDA. The ED knows about it. All of the ED knows about it. But do they know Jaitley's real DNA? Do they know Rajnath Singh's real DNA, that he's actually Kazakhstani DNA? Are they aware of it? And that Jaitley is actually Yemen, Turkey and Iran DNA. Are they aware of it? Are they going to wisen up to this thing soon? And then figure out how they need to actually deal with the situation? Have these guys been depleting Hindu assets or decently earned assets, primarily to move it to places like Afghanistan and whichever bloody poverty-ridden, debt-ridden places for a better lifestyle, siphoning money out of the country and moving it to another country? Is that what they've been doing? One prime example is money given to Afghanistan and the parliament comes and the Taliban goes and sits there. Okay, Shah Rukh Khan has been moved around. You say he was abducted and he is under lock and key somewhere? As in he has been taken hostage? So you say it is northeast. So I asked you about Assam, Meghalaya and another place called Tripura. Is that true? You say he is holed up. He has been moved around between at more than one place. He's been moved to. Okay, so I want to know if at Tripura and Meghalaya, other places you're saying it should be, look, Dispur or something. Dispur. Okay, what about Sikkim, Gangtok? Is that a place he would have been to under lock and key? What about Nagaland? Is Nagaland, Kohima important? Manipal or Manipur, Manipur, Mizoram. So Meghalaya is important, Assam is important, Tripura is important. These are the places he has been pulled off and put. Is he underground? Has he been locked away underground? Is he in a facility underground or is he above the ground? Is Shah Rukh above the ground? Is he above ground level? Has he been kept at a place which is above ground level? Shah Rukh is kept under a place which is below ground level. Assam, and you are saying Assam and Tripura. The real Shah Rukh Khan. Okay. So this is the northeast map I have. The place he's been put away is this purple little thing called Tripura here. He's been moved from one facility to another and he's below the ground. And in this Assam Meghalaya area. This place and that place in this area. He's not above the ground, he's under the ground. So he would be in someone's basement maybe. I thought it was a mezzanine, but I don't know. You see the structures that are available in this place. I don't know this place very well. And there are structures. I don't know if people have basements in the hilly regions. Not sure. Okay, so I did a check offline just to find out where they're at. So in the map of Assam, I went and I got it is. I'll just ask her again. Varsha, you say that Shah Rukh Khan is in a location in Assam, right? And you say that is he in, I can't even read these names. Is he in a place called Morgaon? Is he in a place called Morgaon? Is he in a place called Morgaon, darling? Is he in a place called Morgaon? Is he in a place called Sonitpur? Is he in a place called Dhameji? I have written it, so I'll cut the chase because I've checked with some 20 places, and finally you told me he's at Dhameji and the place next to Dhameji, which is called, 1 minute, where have I written it? He's at Dhameji. He's at Dhameji, Lakhimpur, Biswanath, Sonitpura, can't read from here. Shiva Sagar, Kachar, or whatever it's called, Kachar. So is he only at that Dhameji? I mean, has he been moved only in Dhameji and that Biswanath and that Lakhimpur? So let me show it on the map. This is the map. Those are the number of places. So she insists, this is the third or the fourth time she's saying this is Dhameji. This is Lakhimpur. And this is Biswanath. So light green, that pinkish thing, and Biswanath is the dark green. Those three at the top. He's been moved in and around these areas in Assam. And he's underground somewhere. He's not above ground level. How he reached there, God only knows. Whatever took him there, also God only knows. How he can reach Assam, God only knows. When has he even gone to northeast of India? God only knows. Yet he's being said he is somewhere over there and underground. Okay, not that he has by free will gone underground. He is hostage over there underground. And that's what it is saying. Acha Varsha, my cutie pie. You are here with me? Kiran uncle is with you? Kiran uncle, I'm sorry. I gave you little cornflakes chivra. But the thing is, I also put my spoon in it and ate. Do you mind? I didn't mean to, I just forgot and habitually I ate it. Should I remove it? Okay, I'll remove it right now. Okay, now are you okay? Okay, what I want to ask you is it okay to ask about Yogi Adityanath? He wears saffron color robes but not very dark orange. Is he an Indian bloodline? Yogi Adityanath, he's PM, no, he's Minister of UP, Uttar Pradesh or something of that sort, or Madhya Pradesh. Is Yogi Adityanath Indian bloodline? The sperm and the egg that created Yogi Adityanath, is it Indian bloodline? So his bloodline would be from where? Can you tell me? He's aware of his own bloodline? He's aware of who he is? So he's also Middle Eastern bloodline? Yogi Adityanath is actually Middle Eastern bloodline? Okay, then we'll have to go to the Middle East countries and figure out from where. Okay, so we're gonna ask about the sperm egg DNA bloodline of Yogi Adityanath. She says he's not Indian bloodline. But we will ask, we'll see what the pendulum says. So, is Yogi Adityanath Indian bloodline? He's Middle Eastern bloodline. Has he been CRISPR'd to become Middle Eastern bloodline? Did somebody change his Indian bloodline and make him Middle Eastern bloodline? Did he get CRISPR'd from a Middle Eastern bloodline to have an Indian bloodline? Was he CRISPR'd on purpose to make him an Indian bloodline? Is there a way of editing and unediting whatever edits were done to him in his DNA and bloodline? His original will go back to a Middle Eastern bloodline? Okay, so Yogi Adityanath comes from Saudi Arabia. Is his DNA Saudi Arabia bloodline? Iran bloodline? Iraq bloodline? Israel bloodline, Egypt bloodline, Turkey bloodline, Yemen bloodline, Oman bloodline, Syria bloodline, Jordan bloodline, Saudi Arabia bloodline, Egypt bloodline, Turkey bloodline, Yemen bloodline, Oman bloodline, Syria bloodline. Is he a good person? He's dressed as a yogi and a yogi Adityanath. So is he qualified to be a yogi? Would you say there's more theoreticals in that dress up and get up and identity? And absolute falsehood for most part of it? He's actually from Syria, Oman and from Yemen. What about the UAE and Kuwait? Is he from UAE, Kuwait? DNA from UAE, Kuwait? What about Bahrain, Palestine, Cyprus? Bahrain, Palestine? Cyprus? Lebanon, Qatar? Lebanon, Qatar? Kuwait? Israel? Jordan? So you're saying he's a mix of DNA of Jordan, Syria, Oman and Yemen. And he's Yogi Adityanath. But is he qualified to be a yogi? First and foremost, is he qualified actually to be in the Indian ministry? Does he have the qualifications to be in the Indian ministry? He comes from a middle class background. He comes from a top class background. He comes from a well-off background. He has a good upbringing, so he can do well for the welfare of people. He comes from the bottom of the pyramid background. He comes from a criminal background. His upbringing has been where? In India? He grew up where? In India? Did he ever grow up in any of the other countries before he came to India? So from birth he has lived in India? Yet you say he has a criminal background? And you say he is DNA, his actual DNA is Oman, Syria, Jordan and Yemen. Does he have ties with any of these countries or any of these people or any family in any of those countries as of now? Or while he was growing up? Any influence of those people on him in India? He's aware of his bloodline, his actual DNA. He purposely gene edited his DNA to suit the Indian bloodline. Did he do this when he was a child? Was his genes edited as a child to be Indian? Was it in and around 2000, 2006, 2007, sometime in and around that time, 7, 8, 9, 10, because of the election? Okay. So, Mr. Yogi Adityanath, who is not qualified to be a yogi, he is actually, according to the pendulum, I am telling you, I think you better be careful, because this time when they have said they are going to extradite Hafiz Syed himself is no more, because I'm not getting his spelling proper at all. So I say, last time when he said he's going to do Dawood's game, well, it's strategy always. Hafiz Syed, what is he all about? I don't know, but I think these people are planning something that's pretty bad. They're not to be trusted. You have trusted the ministry with them. Mr. Narendra Damodar Das Modi is supposed to be pure Indian bloodline. He was murdered. First put into a facility, put into a nidra, grabbed ego. They're all wearing it. It's all a farce. Pure farce. And coming out of where? Who's directing the show? And at the cost of what? All the Hindus in the Hindu nation called India. Ask them what they want. They'll tell you. They say no, they don't want this. Have respect for them first. The sleight of hand and stealing is a very cheap game. On the back of fibbing and lies, you're not allowing anything to really function properly. You're having fun making sounds from my body and talking cheap shit. You will do this with everybody over here. Starlink you are bringing over here along with Saudi to stamp down on people's rights. It is given to you in writing, and if Mukesh Ambani is underground in that JNPT Port Trust at Baman Dongri, then तो वही होगा जो मुकेश अंबानी जो था पेंडुलम कहा वो रेप्लिका है, वो ओरिजिनल नहीं है. स्टार एंड लिंकिंग looping, so it creates big problems. So anyway, the countries his DNA is from where? Yemen, Jordan, Syria. So Jordan and Syria are together. Yemen and Oman. It's a combination of all of that creates him. So Yemen and Oman are together. The pink and the grey. Yemen next to Oman at the bottom, the south part of it. And then Syria with Jordan, blue and green on the top. That's where his DNA comes from. One thing in all his flags, it's black, 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 black and red, 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 red. With stars in it. तो सीरिया के अंदर कालापन है, लाल है, 2 ब्लैक स्टार्स है एंड वाइट है ओसिरिया. जॉर्डन के अंदर काला है, ग्रीन है, रेड है, वाइट है, विथ 1 येलो स्टार और वाइट स्टार. यमन के अंदर रेड, वाइट एंड ब्लैक, एंड ओमान इज रेड, ग्रीन एंड वाइट. दैट्स देयर फ्लैग्स. You know one thing, I can't stand people when they're not straightforward. It's been my problem with IOL from day one. Paying salaries 1 month, 2 months after the salary is due. talking about connections with the underworld, talking so badly about an Aishwarya Rai who actually took India on a global platform, to demean her the way you spoke about her, calling her a plastic doll and a robot, and very derogatory about her marriage to Abhishek Bachchan. That only gives you away. If I list the 10 points that gives you away, it is in those few months that I worked with Indian online broadband. You open and shut shop as if you're the PFI. You're shameless because you're fooling the Indian public. They've done nothing to you. When they've earned their money, they have done it keeping God in mind, following their own. They are very tolerant of everybody. How can you jib them only? When they work hard, they have the drive. They go, they do, they achieve, and they get better and better and better. You're going to stamp down on everybody. You don't have what it takes for governance. Syria as an example. I don't know about Yemen, I don't know about Oman, and I don't know about Jordan. No clue. But I do know one thing. If at a nascent stage, you can't tell the truth about your own identity, you have done manipulative tactics, and you have defamed a party from 1947 that has worked towards the development of the country. They may have some faults, but not these kinds. But when you can't even recognize the work done by them, or then even the Britishers did. I'm not British, I'm Spanish. Spanish is Mediterranean. My bloodline, not because I wanted to stay in this country, not because I could crawl in, because I was stolen. And I'm not a bastard. You know why? Because if I was stolen, kidnapped, and brought into this country and exchanged with another baby, even this pendulum insists that I'm legit. It's because I was brought over here when I was born, exchanged. The DNA is Spanish, but then many Sindhis are Spanish. They got a trait in them. Sindhis don't sin. They are very God-fearing people. You should take us as an example how not to lie. And how not to sit and manipulate situations to that extent, making the whole population fools. I don't think any Sindhi will dare do that. They're too scared to do that. Also, they have something called self-respect. Okay, so on this topic, I think I've had enough. So I'm going to close this session for now and be back tomorrow. Okay.